They'll be calling you radical, Kevin. Blanch, Carmel Cove, Skate Beach. So, oh my God, I'm crawled up in here into these infamous tide pools. And I got a guy who grew up right here on the cove. Oh God, don't kill yourself, Kev. I can't believe it. I mean, they're bleached. I was here 2 years ago and shot video, and I have some video from right here in 2010. I gotta find it, where there was still life. Of course, it wasn't nothing like the 70s or 80s, but there was still life. So, go ahead.
Well, we need to get the word. We need to get the word out about this environmental disaster. We need to spread the word because, you know, we still have time. We still have time to make a difference.
Yeah. These things are bleached. So he grew up here, Chris. Now tell me about the starfish. Even this time of year in December.
Starfish are here year-round, normally.
Okay.
They're normally year-round, and they've completely disappeared. And this is probably an extinction event because so many have died that they probably will not be able to bounce back from this because there isn't even a one. And where you don't even find one means that the population is gone. And if it's in the intertidal zone, which is primarily where they live, in deeper water, it's probably going to be the same. It's going to be very similar.
I hope not, but I think you might be right. So, okay, so they look like they've been bleached, the rocks, the stones. You don't even slip. You walk around here, you walk around here, you know. I mean, they're dead or dead.
This is like the shoreline of a lake, like Lake Tahoe.
Yeah. Or in the high Uintas where I live, you know, let's drink some Clear Mountain spring water. And you saw the videos, my GoFundMe page video is shot right there. I slept in the cove 2 years ago, which, by the way, the best sound of them all is the best sound. I walked all the way from Mexico to San Francisco. I slept in sleeping bags the whole time. As far as the roar of the ocean, this is the best on the ocean, I'm here to tell you. So, it's very sad. But I'm documenting the tide pools because I timed this for these days. December 10th, 11th, 12th, 9th. Yesterday I was all up at Ricketts. I went from all the way Monterey, all through PG. And I got lots and lots of videos. And I found one starfish. I found one.
Yeah, what did they tell you about? Tell the audience about what they told you. They were lucky to even find one.
That's at the aquarium. See, the aquarium used to argue with me inside the aquarium. I know them all in the aquarium, and so yeah, they all know. You know, and so a lot of the populace here, because they're all tourists, I call it the Monterey Emperor has no fucking clothes. You know, and so they're like, I'm talking to a guy, he's cutting down trees. I said, you're set for life, all the dead trees? Yeah, and I says, well, I'm trying to find the last starfish in Monterey Bay, Doc Ricketts. And he says, oh, there's all kinds of them over there by the pillar over there. And I says, no, there's not. I said, that's why. Then the young kid that was with him says, no, there's not. He looked at the guy about my age, he says, you're living in the past. And the kid said it before I could say it. The kid says, was is the key word. Was. And I'm telling you, I was in those tide pools. I was in those tide pools in 2010. There were lots of starfish, oranges, reds. Oh, yeah. Right here is famous. These are famous tide pools. Infamous tide pools. Yeah. Big oranges, big freaking purples. You know, mussels like crazy.
Now what they'll tell you is that this is a cycle, that sea stars, the wasting disease, so-called wasting
bullshit.
disease, is a cycle associated with El Nino. I've lived here all my life, and I've seen the El Nino events, and yes, when the water warms, sea stars are sensitive to even just a few degrees above normal. Temperatures will kill them en masse. I've seen masses of starfish die in the late 70s, early 80s a couple of times, but those were El Nino events. That was a normal thing. Those are cyclical. This is not. This is an extinction event.
Well, the thing is about this is, okay, El Nino is the Spanish word for boy child, which I have a friend in LA whose name was Al Nino, and when they invented that bullshit term, in the 70s, late 70s, 80s, it's total bullshit. So I'm friends with Johnson at the Marine. I asked, okay, what's the temperature in the aquarium today? He'll tell me. What's it supposed to be? He'll tell me. It's not warmer, and so they say acidification, the plume. And I'm like, okay, hello class, let's go back, Ed Ricketts. You broke the chain. So simple, real simple. As healthy species die, the lowest form of, just like in politics, the lowest form, which is called pond scum, don't do your dishes and lay them in your sink for a freaking 2,100 days. It turns black. It's a black fin. It's an unhealthy, that's exactly what the acidification is. Well, what caused the acidification? Fukushima. I'm here to tell you. Right. Fuktonium right there. It broke the eco chain.
And also, like we were saying about this black scum that's out in the ocean, the acidification, the waste products of the life cycle of those simple organisms, they create acid. And waste products have acid in
when they die.
Waste products.
Yes.
When they die, their metabolic process creates, as a result, is acid. So that's going to go into the ocean and affect and create an acid.
Well, it's a very acute situation. It's not like this, and the salmon have proved this because the salmon go to sea for 5 years, and I said they were expecting 3 million this year, record numbers. They've already lowered the forecast to 300,000. Get ready, because just like the sardines and the anchovies, they're going to emergency close the entire. They got it. It's called, the Endangered Species Act to protect them from going extinct from us creepy baby boomers and echo boomers who are trying to, self-fulfilling prophecy. I will quote John Steinbeck in the end right here. All you people that say, oh, it's written into the Bible on the studio walls. What? In those caves in East Turkey where your slave goods, you go into Walmart and buy your slave goods. Okay? It's written, no, it wasn't. That's a lie. I will quote John Steinbeck, East of Eden, Lee, at the end, right here. Tim shall thou mayest. That is the Hebrew word for thou mayest, which means men are responsible for their actions. Men are responsible for their action. It was not written into the studio wall, concert hall in the Bible. That's a lie. And Jesus did not die so you could be rich either, by the way. So you've been manufactured, so this is a big deal. And so I hope she'll fight back. But like I said, we're talking extinction events maybe now. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Not going to happen, could happen, fucking happen. Looks extinct to me. Doesn't it look extinct to you? It fucking looks extinct to me. Looks fucking extinct to me. Stay tuned.